WhichBike.com here. It's that time of year. You're probably noticing it. It's a snapping year. It was bloody freezing yesterday. I was going along and my hands were getting cold. Now, any of you have watched my videos before know I'm always moaning about my extremities getting really cold on a bike ride. So, made a decision. I wanted to find out about heated garments, particularly gloves and undergarments or jackets that one can wear to keep warm. So I'm with Ian Wilson from Gerbing. Was it Gerbing or Gerbing?
Gerbing.
Gerbing. I think it would be like German Gerbing, but anyway.
No.
Yeah, gerbils. Like gerbing, like gerbils.
Gerbing.
Gerbing.
Not gerbils. Don't start. We've got enough problems with Brexit.
Oh dear. So he's here now. Gerbing. Flipping it. It's going to be a nightmare. Right. Okay. Right. So now Gerbing do gloves.
Gerbing.
I'll just say it again.
No, this one's potty. Carry on.
What is it? So, I'm cold. I did some research. Gerbing's got a great name. I've seen them all over the place. A lot of online retail stores. Saw some really good reviews. So, spur the moment thing, because you know what I'm like. I contacted Gerbing. Ian was there on the other end and said, look, pop down. Come and try out some of these gloves and hopefully look at the jacket as well. He's going to tell us a bit about the company. So, tell us all about it.
So, Gerbing is actually originally an American company. Started over 40 years ago. Yeah, American, not German.
Yeah.
Originally American company, started over 40 years ago. The original Mr. Gerbing used to do, I think his name was Jeff Gerbing, and he used to do a aeronautical company. And one of his riders came, it's a true story, one of his riders came in one day, or one of his workers, on his motorcycle, basically freezing cold, rubbing his hands, sitting around trying to get warm up. And he was like, oh, we can sort this out. And they literally made him some heated clothing in the workshop.
Well, just knocked it up like that?
Just knocked it up. Because they had it's an aeronautical place. So they had all the stuff. They thought about it. I mean, not literally in 10 minutes, but they made him a suit.
Yeah.
Pair of gloves. I think the original ones were normal motorcycle gloves. They just made into heated gloves. And a jacket they did the same with. And this guy really liked it, kept him warm. And his mates really liked it. And his mates wanted one. And
it's from there.
And it's a genuine lifetime warranty as well. You know, we get people send gloves back. Honest to God, we get people send gloves back that they bought in, 1996. You know,
what?
Oh God, yeah. And they'll say,
taking a mick. I'd be too embarrassed.
They do. I swear to God, they do. And they come back in, and we test them genuinely. The lifetime warranty. Let's just get this straight. The lifetime warranty is actually on the heating elements themselves.
Yeah.
So it's not on the leather. It's not on stitches. It's
no,
not on
of course, that's the
That's the normal wear and tear year's warranty. It's on the actual heating elements themselves.
Well, in life, you get what you pay for. And we just had this kind of discussion when a customer walked in. And when I was online, I thought, okay, they're not cheap. Again, but get what you pay for. And I certainly looked at some cheap ones. I looked into it, looked at the reviews. One of them said, it goes, it rained heavily and I got electrocuted. Yeah, it's only a mild shock, but that is unprotected wiring.
April 29th this year, everything sold in the UK that's been bought into the UK after that date has to be C approved. You have to have C approved label, otherwise you can't use it. So these gloves have been sold at the moment on Facebook and not even C approved, and people use them. And they advertise on motorcycles.
Yeah, that's the minimum requirement for anybody that's watching this about buying anything to do with motorcycle clothing or safety equipment is make sure it's C approved. Mostly it is, but it's worth double checking. Said, get what you pay for, don't muck around with safety. Yeah, great.
See your little label in here. You've got to have a little motorcycle label on.
As well? Oh,
this little motorcycle label. Yeah. That is C approval, yeah? And if you go to France, good old France, if you're wearing gloves and the police will check, they stop you, one of the things they will look at is your gloves, and if they haven't got that C approved label in them, then you are fined. I think it's €100. Ironically, of course, you can get away with not wearing any gloves at all, and you don't get fined.
Oh, so this is the glove. So
yes, this is the glove ourselves. This is our new Micro R. I was talking to you earlier on about the Micro R.
Yep.
So this year we've gone one stage further. We've come up with Micro R Pro. Same basic idea, but it's thinner and it's stronger and there's more of it. So what we've done for this year is we've spread the heat more in the glove, so you're not getting any hot
more
spots,
coverage of the filaments,
and it's warmer as well. To me, it's about finishing your journey in a comfortable place, so you haven't got that freezing cold hands. You know, when I was a courier years ago, we used to stop at the traffic lights, and I literally used to be hugging the tank with my hands on the engine. That's what it was like. It's not like that these days.
It's horrific. And not only that, it's dangerous, because if you're cold, you're thinking about your cold, and your body's tensing up. You're not in your best mentality or mindset or physicality to ride safely.
Absolutely, and there is a thing. It is absolutely true as well that your reactions are slower. We often get asked about, well, I've got heated grips on my bike. I mean, heated grips are great. The ones on my Ducati are great. You know, they're really good grips. Don't get me wrong. But what people forget is the cold air is on the outside of your hand. So the wind chill's hitting the outside of your hand. Doing 70 miles an hour, the wind's here on the outside of your hand.
And that coldness moves right up you really quickly.
But it's not on the inside where the heated grip is. So you're heating this side of your hand, but the cold air's on the outside.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't got full proper length gloves. It's going to go up inside your so you're going to get extra cold as well.
Absolutely.
Whereas
So
that's going to cover a
without
big cuff on
heating,
it.
the heating's on the outside of the glove and not on the inside of the glove, because obviously you're holding the bars anyway. So you don't want the heat pressed into your palm.
Yeah.
So it's on the outside of the glove. So it goes up and down, all the way down the finger, round the fingertip, down, 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 down. Every single one. Thumb as well, and on the back of the hand. So the whole of the back of the hand's heated.
Yeah. But what I think is a fantastic value is I suffer from cold hands. Anyway, even at work, I'm suffering from cold hands. I feel like getting some mittens I can still tie.
Might be Reynards.
But I actually ski as well. And I go on walks. And actually, I'd get a hell of a lot of use out of this. So suddenly, this makes this incredibly cost effective. It's not just about motorcycling. It's for skiing. It's for going when I'm walking out with the missus in the park. I can put on these heated gloves. And she's moaning about how cold it is. I'm going...
We actually do a ski glove.
Oh, you do a specific ski glove. But you can use that.
Oh, we don't. Yeah, we could use this for skiing. We do have guys who use some skiing as well. Absolutely. These are brilliant gloves, really nice gloves. We do a specific ski glove.
Oh, okay.
We do a ski mitt. We do. I can say this without laughing. A heated muff. Do you remember your grandma might have put?
My grandma had a heated muff. Yeah. What are you saying?
Allegedly. Do you remember you used to have those tubes your granny used to wear? Do you ever see them? They used to sit down. They used to put their hands in this little woolly tube they used to make up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand muff. So we do a heated version of that, which basically strap round, stick your hands in, off you go.
So sounds lovely though.
All the soccer mums, rugby mums, what have you.
It's amazing.
Men these days, you've got to be careful what I say. So all the soccer people that are watching rugby, watching football, whatever, they just stick their hands in, keep your hands warm.
That's another good point. Just watching a match or an outdoor event, just stick these gloves on. I mean, seriously, I want to get seriously good use out of these gloves.
Well, the interesting thing is, so with these gloves, these are our new MyQuar Pro gloves. They're new for this year. They've got touchscreen technology, so you can use the old sat nav. Some say, will it use a phone? It will, but I can't quite see how you're going to use a phone riding along a bike. But anyway, we've got scaphoid protection, which basically means that you're going to slide along the road. Your glove's not going to dig in and break your scaphoid, so you've got scaphoid protection.
This is like a miniature slider.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because what happens with scaphoid is that when it breaks, it's because the leather, if you go down the road, the leather will dig into the tarmac, and as it's doing this, that's what snaps it. Yeah,
bang, 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 bang. Yes, I never even knew that. Never heard that before.
Right, we use this little slider.
Now you've mentioned it, I'm never going to get a glove without it. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, now you just slide. Hopefully, you don't go down the road anyway, but just slide down the road, stops that. Got a visor wipe on it as well, which is brilliant, and you've also got hard knuckle protection.
This is really good. Yeah, so you've got a bit of a top finger. That is always good. That's obviously brilliant. I never even knew about it. See this visor wipe. It's just like one of the ones you get in your car. You go like a squeegee.
We dropped the old visor wipe a couple of years ago. All hell broke loose online. No, the visor wipe's gone. The visor wipe's
what'd
gone.
you get rid of those?
Yeah, so straight to overphone at the factory and go, oh, quick, put that visor wipe back in.
It's just a bit of rubber stitched in. That's because it's a small thing, but it's the details that count. Because when you buy any product in your life, it's those little details that you remember. Like when you buy a car and it hasn't got heated seats, or it hasn't got aircon, and you miss it terribly. So it's one of those things. Once you've had it, you can't go back.
But you've never worn heated kit before, have you?
I've never worn heated kit, and I must admit, I'm so excited. It'll fundamentally change my life because I'm a winter rider.
Yeah.
I used to commute. I don't anymore because I had an accident. And I said I'm never going to commute again. It's part of the agreement with my missus. If I get a bike, I'm not allowed to commute on it because if you're riding every day, your odds go up.
You can't commute, but you sure as hell can ride fast.
Yeah, well, she wasn't happy on a blooming sports bike, but it's for the track only, apparently.
Yeah. With the glove, you basically get Ester pack. So this is the important bit. The Ester pack. It's an Ester pack. It's called Ester pack.
Ester, that's something to do with Great America, isn't it?
Well, it's called Ester because the wife of the guy that owns Gerbing is called Esther.
You're kidding.
No, and she originally, when we first started out, Esther used to put all these together.
Oh, right, okay. So she's more than just, she's a hands-on wife. With a warm
she used to put them all together. She doesn't do it anymore, but maybe she could call it something else. But basically, you get a battery harness, which goes onto your bike battery, obviously, red and minus, easy, red and black, positive. So this is your glove.
Yeah.
Plugged in, off you go. Running. This would be as it was running off your motorcycle battery.
Right, I've got you. Okay.
Hence the wire on it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, feels warm already. Oh, my life. Oh, I had a shiver all up my back as my body's trying to catch up. Oh, that is nice. Oh.
So the heat's on that glove.
I'm going to raise at work.
The heat on the glove is actually on the back of your hand, yeah?
Yeah, I can feel it on the back, fingers.
All the way down the end of your fingers. Thumb.
Yeah, because these get really cold.
Not so much on here, yeah? Because obviously, because the glove's been sitting there, the heat's travelling through the whole thing.
Also, that's covered up. This is the bit you said before. It's not just, that's why it's not just about heated things on the heated handle grips. It's coming over here.
Yeah.
Because my two bikes haven't got heated grips, so this is a desperate necessity for me. But I'm going to get a Tourer in a few months, and that probably have that, but this will still work well with it because I'm covered underneath and above.
But the interesting thing is, and this is the thing about heated stuff here, I'm not praying, I'm just telling you. The thing about heated kit is, remember, we're inside here. Yeah. When you're on your bike doing 70 miles an hour and it's 0 degrees, it actually makes it -10 or something. So it's a big
the wind chill. Yeah.
But the heat's still the same. There is no difference. You've still got that heat, but your whole body's a lot cooler. So it just needs to be...
Oh, I'll tell you what, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, excellent. So this is the one you press. So
so press that button once.
So
that'd be 33% heat.
Blue for 33.
66.
Put it again. Orange for 66.
Correct.
Which makes sense. And red being heat.
100%.
100%.
Then when you want to switch it off, just hold the button a couple of times.
Oh, that is so good.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I can, if I'm going for a walk or something, obviously it's not going to be plugged into the bike, I can just use the battery pack and just put it in my cuff.
Yeah, so if
there's always a way.
Yeah, these are the XR gloves, remember, the short ones. So if you wanted to, if you thought you were going to use them a lot, you'd use the XL glove, which has got the longer cuff.
Yeah, I think I prefer these kind of looks, and
well,
I don't mind the battery. I just
see, the great thing is, if you're going to use a jacket, so let's go back to the old rugby mum thing. If you're going to use a jacket and gloves away from your bike, we actually do a 10 amp hour battery kit. Comes in its own little bum bag. So you just put it on, you've got a bum bag, put your wire in, plug yourself on, you can have full heat. So in general terms, the
does make sense.
Full power off the bike, standing around watching the rugby match, you would have the jacket and the gloves, you'd get about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. But that's full power. And trust me, you won't need it. You just want to be warm, you don't want to be hot and sweaty.
You want to take
the chill off, So you'd probably be getting away with 33%, in which case you're going to get about 4 hours.
Yeah, and if it's particularly windy, you just top it up when you need to, then put it back down again to get that longevity of the battery life. So I'd just like to say, Ian, thanks very much. I mean, I've actually learned a hell of a lot about the slider on there. What's it called again? What's it called?
Scaphoid.
Scaphoid. So I've learned about scaphoid. I've learned, and I always knew this, heating clothing for me is a godsend, and it's an absolute no-brainer. And if honestly, if it was in the thousands, I'd have to consider it because it's that good. So I really appreciate your time. I look forward to testing it further on some reviews, but I'm sure all it's going to be is me drooling on about them and saying whether you do better heated gloves or jacket.
I'll tell you, it's a real
fantastic.
Game changer. Absolutely game changer.
I really appreciate it. Thanks so much indeed.